What's up, guys? Welcome back. Last time you guys saw me, I was in a co-worker's van since mine was down. Big Bertha's back. I let you guys know a quick first look review on this in that video. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit more in depth on these since I've used them for like 2 or 3 weeks now. They're pretty good. I have some positives and negatives. I guess I'll start with the negatives, get those out the way because there's not a whole lot. Negatives would be this rail right here. It is nice. It is compact. I can just throw them in wherever I need to go. But these little tabs here, they're plastic. I know that's the normal use, but considering that the rail is metal, I would have liked those to be either like little metal ones or aluminum, so that way they last a little longer. The reason why I say that is, I don't know if you can see them now. If I put them down like this, let's say do that, they start to bunch up, and that's how I throw them in my bag. I just throw them in that way. And they start to bunch up. That means these little plastic tabs are getting a lot of stress either on the bottom over here or actually where they sit. So eventually that will break. I know that. I'm pretty sure I can get replacements for it, but I don't want to go that route if I don't have to. That's my biggest gripe on these, as well as the fact that it's not magnetic. That could be just me, since I work on forklifts and a lot of metal stuff. I need magnets. It's easier to put it on stuff, but nothing too major. I can either glue a magnet in here or 3D print something so I can just attach a magnet bracket and actually use it for what I wanted to use it for. But it would have been nice to be been on the actual sockets themselves. But all in all, that's all I have really for negatives. Positives, I will say I was the first one to think this was very gimmicky, this flat side. It's cool as far as the anti-roll. I'm on a hill right now. If I were to put this on here, I might get 1 or 2 rolls, but it won't really go super far. Well, I guess if you have a decent grade, it'll go down. I don't know if you guys can see, it's downgrade, but it does help out for the most part, especially when I put it down on a table somewhere and I just do this. For the most part, it stays still. But that's not what I like these flat spots for. Mainly, I like these little flat spots for the fact that I can actually put my hands on them. So like, let's say I'm loosening a bolt, whatever, I'm loosening, and I don't want to sit there and actually take this off and have to like put my fingers on there to take them off. I can just do this after I loosen it and just keep backing the bolt out until I feel comfortable. I can get a good grip and just get it out. That was the seller to me. That was great. As far as fitment goes, great fitment. They fit just like any other socket. I haven't seen any issues as far as fitment. No rounding. All in all, they're socket. They do what sockets do. They're great. So in my opinion, they can be worth it. I know they're a little more expensive than most, so it's up to you if you want to spend that amount of money. And if this little use right here calls to you guys, that's what I would have spent the money on. But all in all, I approve. So as far as the metrics go, they go from 10 to 19, which is a decent range. That's about average. No skips. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, no skips. And the standard side goes from 5/16 all the way up to 7/8, which is a good range. I wish I would have had the 1 inch because there's a couple times I've needed it, but I can't beg too much, especially for what I have here. This is actually pretty good and covers a wide range of the bolts that I use. And if I'm going with a 1 inch bolt, I'm probably going to get my 1/2 inch ratchet to take that off. So can't complain too much. A nice little compact set that I can throw into my tool bag and just keep moving. That's what they were originally bought for, because I didn't want to take an entire what's it called, organizer that I have and just toss it in there, since I'm limited on space with that bag as it is. So cool little set to pick up. I didn't pick up the full set, so those of you guys that do have it, I can imagine they're the same thing. I probably will pick up the shallows. That way I can actually use this flat side for how it was advertised, which is to get to lower clearance areas where I can put the socket on there and throw the wrench on the side of it instead of putting it on the back and getting this fat head over here stuck on things. But I approve. If you guys like it, give it a try. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.